game change after that?
Yeah, obviously, good start. I think good possession and good field position there. I thought we were running strong and defending well, and then a couple of little sort of moments there. I think getting out of the in goal on that kick, and then just last play defence. They just kept building pressure through a couple of early kicks close to the line, and then just weighted possession, and then obviously the sin binning added on top of that. So we just we couldn't. Well, I think we went from sort of dominating the ball to not having it at all for about 20 minutes there.
What were your thoughts on the sin binning? It looked like Nathan was slipping.
I don't know where Siwa was supposed to go. Is he supposed to jump out of the way? Is he, I'm interested in what was he supposed to do?
This is the argument, isn't it? The sin binnings for incidents like this. That's what the jury's out.
Yeah, look, Ashley was fine with it, and then, the bunker decides to sort of jump in again. We've gone back to now we've got 2 referees on field again. We wanted to get away from it. Now they've jumped back in, and Ashley knew. He looked at it on the replay and said, and then they said, no, you've got to send him off. I'm interested what like physically what could have Siwa, what did you want him to do there? What movement would you have liked him to do there? And I think the NRL needs to explain what happens in those incidences. What do they want him to do? I'd be interested to know.
Were you a bit miffed? I think the comment from the referee was that there were no mitigating factors. Were you a bit miffed by that comment?
Sorry, I missed that
the
one.
comment from the referee was there were no mitigating factors, is what he said to Siwa as he was binned. Does that miff you a bit?
Yeah, I thought Ashley was quite clear there, and then obviously quite confused if that was the case.
You were one of the biggest proponents of this crackdown when it came into being. Are you surprised though that we're 6 or so weeks in now, and when we have players slipping and falling into tackles, there's not a clear direction from the NRL? I guess.
The thing is, the clear direction is you have to avoid contact at all times with the head. But I was thinking about, the one when Toho was in the in goal and Joey Sawali sort of went in to tackle him, So if he hits him in the head when he's on the ground like that, is that a sin bin? So that's a mitigating factor, right? So therefore we do allow mitigating factors of hitting in the head when someone's on the ground. So that's why I'm interested in, we've had the opposite in Teddy in that discussion on the ones where the Parramatta Niokora got suspended. Anyway, I'm just, everybody saw that he was slipping a lot. Siwa's arm, was right down by his side, and he was going to make a tackle that was running the ball close to your line, and he slips on a wet night. So, it's just, yeah. Anyway,
I don't want to keep harping on
by the 14 points, isn't it, Robbo? I mean, it's a high price to pay for something that's seemingly innocuous.
Well, I have to take Joey Manu off for a shoulder charge on the one where I talked about getting off. I don't get any free interchange. I have to get him off for a head assessment on a shoulder charge, and Joey's lying on the ground on the one where they get off, and nothing gets said. It's just, it's tough, Everyone knows. Everyone goes, well, of course we know what they're doing, and let's look after our players. Like, we all agree with it, but they're picking and choosing, and I've been disappointed with the Roosters' way that they've been picking and choosing over this year. We don't get, there's no one on report, nothing gets seen to. I have to get Joey Manu off during that period as well, but the bunker doesn't go back and look at that, So, yeah.